This is poop! What do you mean? Let's react! React to reacting videos and to gaming videos. Wait, yeah, okay. Just a second. Ooh! Let's watch the first thing I see. Nah. Really, I wanna watch something cool right now, like that. No Slender Man water park. Well, don't ban me. God's mouth glitch in Fortnite, don't ban me. Jeez, that's cool. Memes, no. The world, USA. Let's watch this.
Hello. Où est le bureau des admissions universitaires?
Where is the University Admissions Office?
It's on the second floor.
C'est au 2e étage.
Well, you may have lived in the United States your whole life without realizing that something totally normal for you seems bizarre to people from other parts of the world. Who knew that munching on fried pickles in a highly air-conditioned room was so outlandish? Well, here are some other highly entertaining Americanisms I've gathered. Let's count it down from number 21. Sales tax is a guessing game. When you go shopping in the U.S. and see a price tag that says
Right now? What? USA does
$14.88. Don't expect to pay $14.88 at the register. Sales tax is AT. Number 20. We're total workaholics. A lot of Americans don't feel the need to take long vacations, so they often let vacation and sick hours pile up without ever using them. Plus, most employers only give you 2 weeks out of the year. But in a lot of other countries, like Brazil or Finland, workers are encouraged to take an average of 30 days of vacay. Wow, maybe I should take some time off, or perhaps I'll just keep waiting. 19. It's not a party without red Solo cups. In the States, this red plastic cup is synonymous with party on, dude.
What red Solo cups? Really? And why are you drawing the head so small, really? Right side? No, that's horrible, right side. At the same time, look at it! Look at the guy with a pink shirt and blue pants and white shoes. That's the smallest head I ever seen in my goddamn life. Look at him, he looks so fat. Okay, I'm not fat shaming there. Really, it's just a drawing. But, what? It's not a party with red Solo cups. What if I bring a glass cups in there? Oh, you might be mad. I don't care. It's not a party, stupid.
But other countries apparently don't recognize this cup to mean the same thing. People in the UK, for example, don't use red Solo cups at get-togethers. They have to go to a special website to purchase the cups for American-themed parties. Who knew? Number 18. Deep-fried everything. Whether it's fried pickles or even fried Oreos, America has it all. Fried fish recipes first appeared in Spanish and Portuguese cookbooks as far back as the 1200s.
If any Americans is watching my YouTube videos, is this true? Because I will never go to America. Because I won't from...
And the Greeks were frying food in olive oil way back in the 5th century BCE. But as America does with many things, they've adopted a tradition from far-off lands and took it up a notch, or 5. 17. Get everything you need right at the pharmacy. If you're not from the U.S., it may be puzzling to walk into a pharmacy and see aisles and aisles of over-the-counter meds, toys, makeup, clothes, and even groceries. Unlike in other countries where pharmacies sell medicine and medical supplies exclusively, the ones in the U.S. are like small convenience stores where you can grab magazines, Tylenol, and a frozen pizza in one fell swoop. 16. Fill her up.
Yeah, I guess it's not too bad. really in Macedonia, in one of the what it was called again. It is. There's usually just cookies and chocolate stuff, which is really weird. I don't know why. And a bunch of medicine, baby stuff, baby toys. And yeah, it's just like that.
In America, if a restaurant doesn't offer free refills on fountain drinks, it's kind of strange. But in other countries, once you buy one beverage, that's it. France banned refills on sugary sodas back in 2017 in order to combat the current obesity epidemic. But in the US, the idea of free refills is still alive and well. 15. If you don't like it, return it. Whether it's an ugly sweater from grandma or a heinous pair of ear...
That's cool, man! I love it! Great! I want to go to America now. Okay, not too much, okay? There's kind of weird stuff. But at the same time, there's also a lot of crime. Really. And at the same time, that's cool. Really. I like
things from an ex. If you don't like it, you can just return it. In America, making returns at stores is pretty normal and super easy. I mean, the US even has a National Returns Day in January, conveniently held for you to return holiday gifts you weren't too thrilled about. 14. Tips for everyone. Cab drivers, servers, hairdressers, you gotta tip them. Tips are acceptable for almost any service in the U.S. and sometimes consist of 25% of the bill. We haven't started tipping surgeons yet, but there are...
Let me just tell you something. In Macedonia, well, it's not like the USA, really. In Macedonia, well, if you even get $100, it's not a lot of money, really. I'm confused. If you even get like 10,000, it's not a lot of money. Really, in Macedonia, everything's like 1,000. And really, you can get that 1,000 so easy, even 100. Like, my dad gets 10,000 every day from his job. He's a haircut thing, whatever what it's called.
There are places in other parts of the world, such as Japan, that consider tipping incredibly rude, like in restaurants. When you travel to different countries, it's important to learn their tipping etiquette so that you don't offend anyone. 13. I'll take my coffee to go. With a Starbucks on every corner, it's very normal to see people toting around a coffee as they...
It's a very, very bad fact that I hate about Macedonia. Basically, kids, I think you might want to know this. Actually, let's get to history class. Hello, today's history, I'ma tell you, kids, one thing. Did you know that Macedonia and Turkey had a fight? But then the fight gone so wrong. Did you know that Macedonia was Turkey? Yeah. But then they separated. But, well, here's a very bad fact. Well, basically, Turkey ended up taking two very popular things. They take McDonald's and Starbucks coffee. So there's no in Macedonia Starbucks or McDonald's. There's only King Bunga. And I actually like it. It's pretty good. And really, the country's kind of bad. It does not have too many Oreos. These are the ones I know, and this is all the Oreos in this country. We got the original Oreo, we got the double cream Oreo, and the double cream chocolate Oreo. That's all we have.
Commute to work, and whatever else at all times of the day. But in many parts of the world, coffee is meant to be sipped on while seated and enjoying the paper or chatting with friends. Tugging your coffee along with you throughout the day might be due to the fact that the cups are huge and take longer to drink. Who's got that kind of time to be sitting in a cafe for hours? Sounds like fun to me. Number 12, the land of ice-cold drinks. Now, speaking of drinks, if it's not a hot coffee or cocoa, then it's probably got ice in it. Tea, coffee, lemonade, soda, water. Americans like it on the rocks. If you go elsewhere in the world, odds are you'll be sipping your soda at room temperature, or maybe slightly refrigerated if you don't specifically ask.
Really, I like my soda cold. Really cold, literally. I love cold soda. And I don't like my water cold because then I get a brain freeze. And that's why I don't like eating ice cream, but it's tasty, so
For ice. Number 11, keeping the AC on at all times. Americans must have an aversion to being hot. In many parts of Europe, people simply don't use air conditioning as much as they do in the States.
I think Macedonia is Europe. Yeah, Macedonia is Europe.
Here, it's expected to always have the AC blaring, and a lot of visitors.
Okay, yeah, we don't turn on the AC too much. Really, we didn't do it. In the past, we did it all the time, but now we don't.
Find it pretty strange and quite chilly. But come on, it makes sense. If you're cold, you can layer up. If you're hot, all you can do is suffer and complain about it. Number 10. Looking at dollars is a snooze fest. I remember going to Europe for the first time and thinking their banknotes look like Monopoly money. And I guess a lot of countries have bills of different colors and sizes depending on the value, like Swedish krona and Russian rubles. But not in the US. It's all greenbacks, baby. Sure, 10s look a little yellowy, 50s are kind of pinkish, and Benjamins seem bluer than the others. But still, US dollars definitely aren't as fun and rainbowy as other currencies. Number 9, giving a thumbs up. In America, even little kids know a thumbs up means good job, way to go, or anything positive like that. But if you travel to Greece or the Middle East and give this common American gesture, you probably won't make too many friends. Hey, how about giving this video a thumbs up for the useful tip? Number 8, the date writing conundrum. So many visitors to the U.S. get really confused by the month-day-year thing, because most parts of the world write the day, then the month, then finally the year. There's no clear historical reason why the U.S. insists on writing the day differently, but we just do. Number 7, pre-baby baby showers. Many cultures celebrate a new baby coming into the world, but America is one of the few places that does this before the baby actually gets here. In East Asian countries, for instance, celebrations for a new baby are held once the baby is born, as doing otherwise is seen as bad luck. Number 6, where "how are you" means hello. Sure, people ask each other how they're doing in other countries, but Americans often use this phrase.
That's the weirdest thing ever. You can just say hello, but how are you? It's okay. But I guess that's
As a replacement for hey or hello. It doesn't even require a real response. People just answer with fine thanks, even if they're in a horrible mood or had a terrible day. Number 5, bathroom stalls that aren't so private. Don't like doing your business in front of complete strangers? Americans don't either, of course, but the fact that bathroom stall doors often reveal
no one does.
as much as your entire lower leg seems to say otherwise. There's no clear reason as to why there's this big gap in public bathroom stalls here, but many guess it's for safety reasons, or ventilation. Just saying. Number 4, no one uses their inside voice. A lot of my friends who are visiting or moved to the U.S. tell me that locals
I have inside voices. So what if it...
speak so loud compared to other countries. Whether it's talking on your cell phone or chatting with a friend over lunch, Americans seem to really like projecting their voice. I don't know. Maybe we just want to make sure we're heard. Number 3, It's all about choices. Walk into any grocery store aisle and you'll notice at least 10 different options for cookies, crackers, or cereal. People in the UK don't have these many options for food, and you'll almost never find anything in grape flavor there. Number 2, hopping into the back seat of a
Good, because I hate anything that is grape flavor.
cab. When getting into a cab, it's customary in the States to scoot on into the back seat. But in countries like New Zealand and Australia, riding anywhere but shotgun can be a little rude. Number 1, that classic American smile. In the U.S., people aren't afraid to be nice.
I hate that you cannot see a sit in the back seat in Australia. Really? Why is it rude, bro?
And show their pearly whites all the time. And according to a 2015 study at Brown University, because America has always been a very diverse country, it forced people to smile at each other more since they couldn't always communicate with language. That's just one more historical theory as to why Americans tend to smile more than people in other places do. Or maybe we're just,
It's Turkey, man. Salam means... Oh, okay.
friendlier. Whether you're from the U.S. or not, can you add any more strange Americanisms to the list? Let me know down in the comments. If you learned something new today, then give this video a like, share it with a friend, and here are some more cool videos to check out from the bright side of life.
And I know bright side for a long time, actually. And one last video. If Yu-Gi-Oh was made by EA.
Just what I needed. I tribute summon Dark Magician in attack position. Destroy his battle ox. And with that, I end my turn. It's over, Kaiba. Not so fast, Yugi. I draw. With this card, victory will be mine. Oh, don't tell me. It's the Blue Eyes White Dragon. No. Oh no, then it must be the Blue Eyes Shining Dragon! No! It's the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon! No, Yugi, it's even worse. I activate my credit card! I use my credit card to recover 4,000 life points! What? You can't do that! Screw the rules! I have loot boxes! But I then open 1,000 booster packs and replace my entire deck with premium cards! But how? I then activate my pre-order bonus! I gain 10,000 bonus life points! And it also gives me not 1, not 2, but 5 Blue Eyes White Dragons at the beginning of the duel! You're f***ed, Yugi! How could this possibly get worse? This loot box has a 0.2% chance of giving me all 5 parts to summon the Forbidden One! With that, you don't stand a chance, Yugi! Give me that. Come on. No, I already have 5 copies of this! You think this was rigged or something? Kaiba? I summon Right Hand of the Forbidden One! Wait, what? I didn't get the other parts, okay? My bank account is empty. I end my turn. You may have money, Kaiba, but you forget one thing. I have my friends. You got him, Yugs. They believe in me, and with their power combined, we will defeat you! Yeah, sure, whatever. NANI?! Ow! I have money! I have loot boxes! You can't defeat me!
今すぐまっすぐ君のことを探したいけど
It's
Rise, warrior! The battle is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, And pape. That's what I like it to call a pape. It's pretty cool.